You might have heard something last week about the US Supreme Court and the end of an eviction moratorium. But if you're a tenant or a landlord, what does that mean for you? If you are confused about what's happening with evictions, you are not alone. Add evolving rules about when and where people can be evicted to the list of quickly changing aspects of life in the pandemic. We're eForms, the largest online database of fillable legal forms. In this video, we'll take a look at what exactly changed last week, where things stand now, and how tenants and landlords can find help. The first question you may have is, what is an eviction moratorium? An eviction moratorium is a government action that prevents the courts from operating the eviction procedures necessary to remove a person from a property. In March of last year, amid mass job losses and a need for people to remain in their homes, Congress passed a law that temporarily banned evictions throughout the country. That ban was extended several times, but most of those extensions were issued by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, an executive branch agency. It looked like the last moratorium would expire on July 31st, but with the Delta variant fueling increasing COVID-19 caseloads throughout the country, the CDC issued another moratorium on August 3rd. So, what happened at the Supreme Court? On August 26th, the court ruled that the CDC didn't have the power to extend the eviction moratorium again without Congress acting. That meant that the federal eviction moratorium was no more. So are evictions allowed everywhere now? No, whether or not a tenant can be evicted depends on where the tenant is living. The Supreme Court's action only affected the federal government's eviction moratorium. There are many states, cities, and counties throughout the United States that have their own rules about evictions in place. Some of them are keeping eviction moratoriums in place for more time. For example, New York State just extended its moratorium through January. What should landlords and tenants do in places where there is no eviction moratorium? If you're a landlord or a tenant in a situation in which rent is owed and in a place where there is no more moratorium, there are still eviction alternatives. Both landlords and tenants can avail themselves of state and federal relief funds designed to help cover owed rent. Landlords may also be eligible for a forbearance in mortgage payments. Finally, landlords that are thinking about evicting tenants should keep in mind that even if eviction courts are open, there's likely to be a large backlog, and it may be a while before the case can be processed. Communicating with tenants and developing a payment plan might ultimately be a more profitable option. Thanks for watching, and make sure to click the link below this video for more information. If you are looking for how to apply for rent relief in your area, check out our blog post on this issue and see the section about resources for landlords and tenants. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more weekly videos.